with the first round pick. The number one podcast show is the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Y'all know what it is. Drop that beat.
Drew on the key, so this shit not.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Jae Jones, the Man Cave Sports Podcast here. Got my man Willie B, got my man G Money in the building. What's happening, everybody? Let me know how y'all feeling over there.
Cool.
What up? It's fucking draft night, baby.
Draft night, man. How you feeling, man?
Hey, who we gonna get? We know Willie's team don't even try to make a pick right now. We already saw it in the
they skipping around.
They skipping around. That might be a good thing. It might be a good move. It's right now we at the 13th pick. It's been a pretty it started off a defensive draft. We saw what first 7-8 picks go defensive draft.
Five, I want to first five.
First five, you sure?
Think yeah, because then Carolina went offensive lineman, I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the line.
True. I'm
first time since 1991.
Yeah, man. Ain't no quarterbacks been picked yet neither. Man, that's got to be a first this long without a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely. Well, I mean, this quarterback draft class is kind of wizzy, as they would say.
Ain't kind of. That shit is weak.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Willie's team is coming up soon. So it should be interesting to see who they go after first. Have y'all seen any picks that y'all are surprised about or anything? You know, like damn, I can't believe they did that. Was there any
trade? Just the trade up that the Commanders just made, or the trade for a few further picks away, and they let a couple good receivers go. I thought could have helped if we would have picked up a receiver. But yeah, leave it to them.
Yeah, I definitely thought y'all could have grabbed either one of them because the Saints flipped that pick and got Chris Olave. So
I thought Houston made a big splash. They went out on a limb there, got Derek Stingley, LSU cornerback, and that man, he didn't have a good year last year at all. But they're going on off the 2019 tape when he was a freshman. Everybody talks about how he was the best player in the nation at that time. Carried the LSU team to the championship, so they're going off rep and what they know he's capable of, rather than Ahmad Sauce Gardner out there who allows 140 yards for the entire season, for the whole season.
They asked Buddy. They said, "When was the last time you gave up a touchdown?" He said, "I don't even remember."
Nope.
Yeah, something like one since 2019 or something like that.
Not in his man. I don't like not the whole season. He didn't give a touchdown. That's crazy. He didn't even give a touchdown like last year too or something.
Yeah, man, his stats are crazy. His stats. So he gonna have to back it up because he in a division with Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, and he gonna be put to the test early.
He gonna be put to work, huh?
Yeah, get the work. You better bring that sauce, baby. Bring that sauce with you. He had it on his neck. He had the chain and everything. You know what I'm saying? He came out real drippy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm with it, man. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. So we gonna keep an eye on the draft as it continues to move forward, man. But since we're talking about football, I'm not sure if you all heard, fellas, man, but the NFL and Amazon are trying to partner up to have a game on Black Friday, possibly starting this year. So they said that according to Peter King's Football in America column, they said that they wanted to start or have a game on Black Friday because they believe consumers consumers online shopping. Okay, G, what you got right there?
Hey, you know, it's draft night. We going good. It's not a lot in there, you know. It's
okay. You might need it for y'all pick. I thought you seen something with y'all pick and you was going to the bottle early. So
nah. I trust our management make the right picks. We make good picks in first rounds usually. Lately.
Okay. But nah, they said that they were saying that a lot of consumers are now at home doing online shopping, so they figured that they can slide in a Black Friday game. So they said Amazon was paying the NFL between 80 to 100 million to have the game.
Wow.
They can't play the game at night. They can only play it in the afternoon. So I'm gonna go to you, G. I'm gonna say, would you watch a Black Friday game if your Cowboys was on?
Absolutely. I watch a game on fucking Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Saturday morning. I watch any day of the week, man. Give me some football. As long as I'm off, game on. I'm off. So it's all gravy.
So you good with it. So you want the game on Black Friday.
Hey, I'll fucking click on Amazon, go shopping while I watch the Black Friday game.
and that's what they looking to do. That's what they looking to do. They looking to get G and people that's similar to G. I ain't mad at it. What about you, Willie?
Well, it is what it is. Get that money. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm with G though. You know, I'm trying to more football. It is what it is. I don't really look at it no one way or another and shit. They already had it. We worked from Monday night when we was growing up to Monday and Thursday night, Sunday night, Sunday all day. They throw some Saturdays in there too. Why not Black Friday?
Hey man, you know, now they did say it might be a few teams that may be playing they be playing on a short week, you know, even shorter week. So my question to y'all again is the NFL claims player safety, but they keep giving these teams and players shorter weeks to recover from such a brutal game, and they added on another game. How does this affect the game? Like, you know what I'm saying? The overall product.
For my Cowboys, you know, we're playing the day before Black Friday, Thanksgiving every year, and we always get stuck in the short week again.
Don't remind us.
So I mean, it ain't nothing new to us and nothing like, you know, shit.
True.
We stuck.
They need to take the Lions off though. They need to get the Lions off. Yeah, they need to get the Lions off Thanksgiving. But I'm sorry, G. Go ahead though.
Nah, that was my point. We already short week always, so ain't nothing new for the Cowboys.
Okay. I think me personally, I'm not a fan of Thursday night football. I think it just the overall product, like you see a lot of teams getting blown out, and you see a lot of players getting injured. So I'm not really a fan of Thursday night football. I ain't gonna really be a fan of Friday, Black Friday football. But I get it. They're trying to expand, try to be like the NBA in a sense and have games on all these different periods of time. But I don't know, man. The NFL, I don't know who the NFLPA, man, but they seem like the players get no love, man. They just get fucked over every time, man. Like the NBA trying to shorten their season, the NFL moves their season up. Man, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of it.
More money, as he say, right?
I get it, man, but the product, man, is damaging to the.
Hey, I will say, last year Thursday night games were fucking lit. There were some great Thursday night games, and it was like consistently good Thursday night games for a while. So I know for previous years, I agree. Some of the Thursday night games and the teams they had playing were just like, well, yeah, I'm going to sleep.
But, right, with them ugly ass colorway jerseys they had on, man.
See, I love football every day of the week. I told y'all, so I'm down for whatever day it goes on. I definitely understand your point though. It's short weeks. It puts people out of position. Really, it got some people not as well prepared sometimes. So it does have an effect.
It waters it down.
The professionals, man, step it up,
man. But you can't say player safety and throw a flag at my man because he fell at somebody's knees, but then sit here and have my man playing on 2 days, 3 days rest and tell me it's player safety. Like, It just don't make sense to me. But hey, I mean, I'll probably flip it on if I'm in the house, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll probably be playing fantasy football, trying to figure out who to start and whatnot. But so I don't know, man. It's interesting, but they're gonna see if they can get it on. So look, the schedule release I believe is May 12th. So that's something to look out for if if you're interested in the schedules, man.
One thing it'll do, it'll keep the shoppers, NFL shoppers out the Black Friday sales, right? Keep the shopper safety.
Shit, man.
Do y'all be doing that Black Friday shit, shopping shit?
Nah, I don't Black Friday, man. I don't got the patience, bro. I don't have the patience. I'd be just snuck somebody, bro. I don't. I'm not even a crowd person. I don't even want to be out in the crowd, bro.
Yo, I'm 100% about that. I'm like, yo, let me get that shit online now. I've done some of those.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
You got any stories? You didn't have to snuff somebody for a TV?
I try waiting in line. Like I thought I was there early for Best Buy one year, and I drove there. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this TV. I'm gonna get this TV. Hell yeah! And I get there,
the air fryer.
And
you mean that air fryer
ticket? And I was like, yo, I'm gonna end up with a fucking DVD bundle here or something.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I guess it's a smart move on Amazon. It makes sense, right? They would know how much money is being spent on Amazon, right? So, hey, if we see a certain amount of money, hey, women do the shopping, right? So guys may be at home. So I get it. I get it. I don't really rock with it, but I get it. So I don't know, man. Let's keep an eye. May 12th, we're gonna see what it do. How it pops off, man. So we mentioned the NFL draft, so you can't mention the NFL draft without memorable moments. I don't know if y'all have any favorite memorable moments, whether it's trades, whether it's player family reactions, whether regardless of what it is. Do y'all have any favorite NFL draft moments?
Not really.
I mean, you go, Willie. You go.
No, I just know. For me, I know my commanders. We usually have a draft day party, and that's pretty dope. I remember when RG3 was drafted. When Landry was drafted. For me, it's the draft day party. My commander, they throw a draft day party down at their home stadium, FedEx Field, and say it again.
Nah, it's the toilet bowl. That joint.
The toilet bowl. Call it what you may, but yeah. That joint is cool. For me, that's my draft moment. You go down there with the family, and you get to run around, kick some field goals, throw some passes, meet some players, meet the person that was drafted or the persons that was drafted. For me, that's what it is. I can't really think of no draft moments out of the NFL.
Hey, well, Willie, we appreciate you being with us here tonight because we know you could have been at the draft party getting it in.
It comes after. It comes after. They have it. They probably have it like this weekend and shit. We on Thursday night. They probably have it like Saturday if they still rock with it. I ain't really been hearing too much about it, but yeah, they probably have it like on Saturday after we figure out our picks and everything. They come through on Saturday, wait, say a couple words and move on.
They got one going on now though. So they got one for y'all pick now. I think y'all got two more picks, baby. Then it's on y'all, baby. It's on y'all.
Yeah. Live looking at Willie's reaction here.
It's just weird, man. We go from 11 to like 16, 17. I don't know what you're looking for.
I want to know what else y'all got though. Like trading back is not always a bad thing. It builds up your picks for the future, and y'all could definitely rebuild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go to Twitter, man. Let me see if I see something on Twitter, man.
Oh man, I tell you one. It's not a good NFL draft experience for me. It was the '98 draft where my Cowboys were sitting there. We needed a goddamn receiver. Randy Moss is sitting there, wants to be a Cowboy.
Ooh.
And we pass on him, and goddamn Minnesota Vikings picked him. And what he do for us on that Thanksgiving Day against us? He had a stat line. It was like 3 catches at one point, 3 touchdowns for 163 yards. Like it was just like, hey, yeah, y'all ain't want this? Y'all ain't want this? Y'all ain't want this?
Yeah. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, but they said the Ravens traded wide receiver Marquise Brown to the Cardinals. So and the Ravens is on the clock, so that's interesting.
Ravens just picked Kyle Hamilton, the number 1 safety in the draft, and one of the top 5 players in the draft to be, as Mel Kiper was put it.
True. Yeah, but going back to your story, G, I remember that. I remember that. That shit was, man, that shit was crazy, man. That shit's crazy. I got a draft story too. A crazy moment. Damn, I'm still over this Marquise Brown. Wasn't that Lamar Jackson's number 1 receiver? Ain't that Hollywood?
That was Hollywood.
That's Hollywood, right?
Hollywood going closer to Hollywood.
Oh man, damn. I'm waiting to see Lamar Jackson's reaction here on Twitter.
Yeah. One of the NFL people said, he said picks 1 and 2 gonna be straight vanilla. He said after that it's all hell's about to break loose, and this has definitely been the most trades I've seen in a long time within like the first 15 picks. Like it's crazy.
Hey Willie, what I tell you before we got on? The draft don't get real to somebody start making trades, baby. To somebody trading. Hey, the heat is on, baby.
Yeah, then you got. You had the producer and the mastermind of 613 over there talking shit about the Commanders, jinxing them, talking about leave it to the Commanders. They gonna be the ones, and look what they started this shit.
So my draft day memory, or I'm sorry, story moment, whatever. It involved your former Redskins Washington football team with the Saints, with the team they traded with tonight, when they traded 7 or 8 picks to get Ricky Williams, bruh. Mm-hmm. Like that shit right there. They traded a first round pick. Hold on, man. I got the picture. Hold on, man. I wish we could give y'all the actual visual of it, but they traded the first round pick, they traded all their picks that year and their first and third round picks in the following 2000 year and got Ricky Williams, bruh. And then on the magazine, the ESPN magazine, they had that man wearing a wedding dress, man, with Mike Dick. Man, what are we doing, man? Come on, bruh. Like, Ricky Williams didn't want to put on the Saints draft hat, but he gonna put on a wedding dress and be on the cover of a magazine. And don't forget who his agent was at the time, Master P.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man.
He did say he went with P. He also said he regretted that moment, though. Man. He said, looking back on it, he regretted that moment. I don't know exactly why
wearing a dress or
wearing a dress with Mike Dicker on the ESPN. He said he regretted it.
Come on, man. What are we doing, man? Come on, man. Well, my boozy, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, but y'all flipped that pick. Y'all flipped the pick and got Champ Bailey in the first round, which was a hell of a pick. And then in 2000, y'all got LeVar Arrington. So it kind of worked out for y'all, man. And then, of course, man. And then Ricky Williams only lasted, 3 seasons in New Orleans, man. And then the Saints went 3-13 and fired Dicker that following season.
So the Ravens, like you said, he traded Marquise Brown and the 100th pick to the Arizona Cardinals for their first round pick at 23 tonight. So the Ravens definitely taking a receiver there. I feel like that's crazy. That was his man.
I'm waiting for Lamar Jackson's tweet, bro. I'm waiting for it. Twitter on fire, bro. Yeah, man. Oh, you think they might get Debo? I thought they would have traded for Debo.
I don't think they ain't got enough fire to get Debo, I don't think.
Oh, man, that'll be a good fit.
Yeah, Baltimore would love that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my trade moment. I mean, Champ, he was here for what, like 3-4 seasons, but he held it down though. He was here, he held it down for they traded for Clinton Portis. So
Now Champ was nice. Going to
I like
be
Champ.
Yeah, I like him most definitely. Champ in the Hall of Fame, right? Wait, going to the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
He in there.
Yeah.
And then of course, G's man in 2020 draft CD Lamb when his girl grabbed his cell phone and said, he said, nah, baby, go ahead, put that.
Nah,
shit
that's
in.
no skin.
Give me that shit right here. Oh, he didn't go in as a skin. He went in as a Bronco, Champ Bailey. Damn.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
I know. If y'all can see our monitor, our computer with our producer over here talking shit, but it's all good. He gonna tell me he ain't going there as no commander.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in as no commander. Hey, speaking of the Commanders, y'all pick is in, baby. Y'all pick is in.
Hey, it's a wide receiver. It's a wide receiver here.
For the Commanders, that's what we banking on.
It's definitely a wide receiver out here.
Then why they trade? They let the better of the two that I thought that was in the draft go. Who we got left?
The wide receiver, you get the best one if it's available. You think, right?
Yeah, we got left. We got Burke still left.
Something else about that Randy Moss draft. That was a Peyton Manning draft. Ryan Leaf went number 2, and it was a big. that didn't work out too good.
Ooh, man. Yeah, that's tough right there, man. Ryan Leaf, man. I can't even front, man. Tennessee, the first round. I'm with the Rams, right? I'll trade my draft picks, man, if I can to get an established player. Cause man, Tennessee has picked some bad picks in the first round. Lord have mercy. So I'm with trading. I'm with trading the picks like the Rams did. If you could get a valuable player like Matt Stafford or whoever, fuck them picks, man. So that's just me. That's just me and my team.
I'll tell you that my favorite draft though was it was a couple years back. I went to the joint in Dallas and we got Leighton Vander Esch. Now, did I want Vander Esch? No. I wanted Derwin James, and fucking Chargers traded up ahead of us to grab him, and I was so pissed. And then I was sitting there, I was drunk as a skunk probably at the time too, sneaking my way down into the stands. But man, when did he say Leighton Vander Esch? I was like, what the hell? But he worked out that year. He's been hurt off and on, so it hasn't worked out as well as we like it, but he's still on the squad. We'll see what he does this year.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see. Because he's had injury issues though, hasn't he?
Injury, neck issues. It's never a good thing or a long-lasting thing. That's for sure. But hey, recommendation for anybody listening and y'all. If you ain't ever been to an NFL draft, it's just like Willie said, the draft party for your team is that, but 100 times bigger, pretty much.
And they just had it in Nashville. I missed it in Nashville too. They just had it.
And Vegas, that would have been a nice place to go to.
Vegas off the hook.
Yeah, I got my coworker, his son out there, so they getting it in, man.
Yeah, that ain't going up right now.
And the thing about the draft. Everything at the draft, in the draft area, is all free. It's all free. Now,
what you mean? Like food, drinks?
No. Like like any entertainment, interaction, things or different exhibits and stuff. That's all free. Yeah.
Okay.
So all girls in Vegas free?
I mean, I don't know about that exhibit, but
hey, I know they out. That thing working, boy. Ooh, I don't know if y'all been to Vegas, but hey, they out there working, man. You know some of them NFL analysts, creeps and whatnot, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, no name, no blame, but it's some folks that done got let go because they was out there creeping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna Greg Anthony. I ain't gonna throw no names out there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, you know what I'm saying? But G said
man,
the exhibits is free, so you know.
What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby. That's the motto.
Yeah, but until they get on social media and go viral, yo, it's in trouble. But, okay, the Commanders, let's go. Let's see.
Go receiver.
Who you want?
Dotson.
Who you want as a receiver?
It looked like they picked Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah.
I say on Mel Kiper's rankings, he is 43rd. He's the 43rd prospect. So that's technically out of the first round if you're going to Mel Kiper's drafted status.
Yeah. Who? It's
but
interesting.
yeah, because you had Jameson, right?
He got picked.
He got picked before the 11th, but he got picked before. Yeah.
He got picked after 11.
After 11.
Yeah, y'all lost out. Y'all could have got any of them receivers.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all could have got one of them pretty much almost.
And then we go 5'10", 178. That's what I'm saying. They keep going small, man. That's small. 5'10", 178. Ooh, got nice hands though.
We're gonna see, man. He gonna have let's see, hopefully Carson Wentz can get him that rock. Get him that rock. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
He's on the short end for the receivers at 5'11".
Yeah.
5'11" he is.
I see the list at 5'10" just now. 178. He's small too. Far size.
Man, they're gonna have him in the slot.
Gotta be fast.
He gonna be in the slot, man.
They got some speed to him.
Oh man.
If you ain't over 6 foot, you better be fast. Shit.
You ain't got no choice. Or you better be a hell of a route runner like Wes Welker and them dudes, man. So, all right.
So he's running a 4. He ran 4.5 at one point, but he's as low as 4.41. So he ain't slow. That's for sure.
He not slow, but the numbers that a lot of these dudes was putting up in the draft, they was putting 4.2s, 4.3s.
Yeah.
So
4.4 is very much respectable though. If you put a 4.2 up, that's John Ross, Chris Johnson type speed right there.
I'm telling you, it was a lot of them doing it though, man. It was at least
not 4.2, not 4.2, 4.3, I think. But 4.2, I don't think it's as many did that.
Oh, hey, Willie, y'all got you a receiver.
Your Titans on the clock.
Oh, that means we traded up. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Damn, how the momentum has changed. Yo, what the fuck did we give up, man? We had the 26th pick. What?
AJ Brown.
Shit,
AJ Brown is moving.
Nah, man.
I just see a tweet. Hey, Adam Schefter is tweeting me right here.
Hey,
I'm planning to trade AJ Brown to the Eagles.
Hey, shit.
You about to see Jay's live reaction, folks.
Ooh, I'm over here sweating. Shit. Oh man, let me hit on Twitter right quick. Oh, they did say it.
Oh man,
the Titans are planning to trade AJ Brown to the Eagles. Oh shit.
Wow, watch the Eagles, man. Why y'all doing that?
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yo, the Eagles are fucking loading up today.
I know. Like, what's going on? I don't like this shit. I like this shit at all.
I wasn't liking that, and now they're getting AJ Brown. Oh my goodness, man!
With Devontae, yo. Wow.
Hey, somebody go check on Jay.
Whoa. Oh shit.
Hey, take a sip, Jay. Take a sip. Take a sip of there.
No. We just traded AJ Brown.
Oh.
For what?
Y'all
go get a quarterback?
For this pick right here and a 3rd round pick.
Yo. Oh man. I'm speechless, young. Like they just said AJ Brown was a Titan for life. Wow.
Don't believe a word anybody says in the NFL. Any coaches,
especially around draft time.
None of them.
They must be getting Christian Watson. You got to get a receiver now because you ain't got nobody to throw to. Wow. Oh man, my phone about to blow up, bro. Oh man. Fuck. Damn. Yeah. Well,
you want Christian Watson?
I mean, he the only. I mean, all the other receivers was gone.
Julio's staying with you guys though, right?
Julio's gone. They released him.
Oh, they released him.
We don't got nobody to throw to. That's why I'm surprised they let AJ Brown go or traded for him.
Oh my goodness. Treylon Burks is the next highest rated receiver from Arkansas.
Man, I said it wasn't no drama until somebody got traded, and it was my fucking team that did it. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, tight. Woo, my son about to be mad as shit. Wow. All right. Well,
so hey, something I had a feeling it was, but George Pickens, the Georgia receiver, that's Carl Pickens' son.
Yeah. I remember they said that during the Georgia game.
Okay.
And
I saw the last name and I was like, yo, I gotta look this up real quick. Make sure, but Carl Pickens was nice there with Jeff Blake back in the day.
Yeah, he was. I mean, we could get him, but I don't really. I mean, he's not bad, but man, at least they traded him out of the division. But damn, I don't get it. I don't understand that move, man. Somebody gonna have to explain that to me.
A lot of iffy things going on tonight.
He's over here joking about Willie's team, and my team didn't fuck the money up, man. Oh man, and this pick is taking forever. Oh man.
Hey, one thing I say about though all these new draftees that's dads was pros beforehand, like those guys know what they need to be doing off the field as well to compete and be better. Like the Bama, oh my God, why is the name not ringing the bell? Safety from the Bucks, and Winfield, right? Yeah, I wanted him so bad in draft last year, 2 years ago it was. And those guys, they just like they might not be rated as high as some of these other guys and stuff, but on and off the field, they've seen what the dad's done all through their careers or whatever, the work that they've put in. So they're used to putting that work in and everything. So I feel like those guys, that parents are pro athletes, they got to step up on others because they know what it takes to prepare for those things.
So we got an 18th round pick and a 3rd round pick for AJ Brown. No Devontae Smith, no nothing.
Yo, the Jets are probably like, man, we could have got AJ Brown. Shit.
And they just showed a dude with an AJ Brown jersey on. Yeah. Oh my.
Was he
God,
crying?
This is. we're all in confused. Like. I need it, man. I'm shocked, bro. I have no words, bro. I'm waiting to see who they pick, man. They gonna mess around and get an offensive lineman or some dumb shit.
That's like, I don't know. I'm calling a quarterback. That seems like a quarterback move. I don't know.
Man, what are we doing here, young? Oh my God, man. Damn. Man.
I think we owe some people or something. I think there's some debts they're getting paid out or some shit.
I'm just like
remember that favor we did for y'all?
Like, why do you wait till now to trade him and you don't get nobody back? Like, we got a first and a third. Come on, man.
Hey, I told y'all what it was last week. All these big receivers want to get paid. Teams ain't paying them because all this speed in the draft.
Yeah.
But gee, most of them already been drafted. So why not trade up before?
Hey, they're seeing what these rookies do every year nowadays, man. The last couple of years, rookies just come out and they're balling. Now, it ain't all the rookies. Don't get me wrong, but it's likelihood that they might hit. And I ain't got to pay them but less than $1 million. And I ain't got to pay $25 million. Oh, man. I'll take that.
We got Treylon Burks from Arkansas.
From Arkansas, yeah.
Hey,
That's what I thought the Commander was going to take.
Yeah,
He was a better option.
Man.
That's the sixth wide receiver taken a little over halfway through the halfway point. He said the over under was like 7 or something.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey, we didn't fuck it up, baby.
I mean, he's got to be happy. He's the only option out there, Joe. He's like, yo, I'm gonna get the ball.
But we couldn't get a receiver to go with AJ Brown. We had to trade AJ Brown to get another receiver. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, they say he's compared to Deebo Samuel, and I get it, but
and AJ Brown.
exactly.
Wow.
Oh man. Well, Twitter, Titans Twitter is going crazy right now, as it should be. Damn.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna go offensive lineman, my squad, because all these receivers are taken. If Tyler Lindenbaugh is there, that he's a center. We've definitely been missing our big time center that retired a little while ago. So either that or one of these linebackers that's still there right now. But
I don't need no more linebacker.
The receiver we drafted is compared to the receiver we just traded.
Yeah, without the experience, without the proven capabilities.
Make sense, bro. Make it make sense, man. Oh shit, man. Well, George, I guess we will wait until the next big trade and whatnot goes down. But
man,
shit. Man.
What we talking about next? What we talking about next, Jay?
Hey, man, I'm
you stuck over there. It's all good. It's all good. Let him have his moments. Let him take his time. I'm trying
to process, man. I might need to go get this Patron upstairs, man. Shit. But with the NBA playoffs, right? The NBA playoffs, we saw Brooklyn get swept, man.
Up out of there.
Yeah, Willie, you called it. Me and G said the Nets in 7. Willie, you said Boston in 6. So were you surprised that they got swept, or was it something, give me your intake on that. You told us last week KD didn't look like KD with his body movement, things like that, man. Give us your thoughts on the sweep.
Once they went down 2-0, the sweep ain't no surprise from there. And then 3-0, it ain't no surprise from there.
Yeah, well, when they went down 2-0, I wasn't mad because Boston did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But when they got to Brooklyn and they lost the 3-0, they was down 3-0. That's when it kind of was like, man, there's a possibility they might get swept.
They weren't necessarily supposed to get both of them in Boston. Brooklyn was favored to win it all by some at the beginning of the season. So it was just, there wasn't no surprise that Boston and young team, they're coming together. Their talent is coming together. They're kind of like in their prime. Like, you can kind of consider them young kids in their prime for real. It's like they 4th season in the league, somewhere around there. But yeah, I'm no surprise here.
Hey, you making me a believer, Willie. You making me a believer.
Yeah.
My pick. I had the Nets going to the finals, and good God, that was the stupidest pick I've made so far.
It wasn't stupid. No, it wasn't stupid. A lot of people had them, man. A lot of people had it. It was just, like you said, like somebody said before, Father Time is undefeated, and them young studs over there, man, they won it.
I was drinking the Kool-Aid. So I like to apologize. And I'm going Miami Heat now. Miami Heat in the East. Miami Heat.
That was your 1B.
Boston looked real good. Don't get me wrong. He looked fucking great.
I mean,
player of the year, Marcus Smart. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't really. I didn't think that they were gonna get swept. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never say KD and Kyrie are gonna get swept. Like, it just didn't seem right. But let's give Boston credit, right? But as G giving us the broom signal, let's give Boston credit though. They came out, they played D, they made KD, Kyrie uncomfortable. Outside of Kyrie's 36-point game in game 1, you know what I'm saying? They didn't both have a good game. It was either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? We could say Kyrie was doing Ramadan. We could say whatever the case it is you want to, but Boston brought that heat and they clamped down. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see Boston sweeping them. I don't even think Boston saw them sweeping them. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, they came out, they handled business, man. And they did what they had to do. Now, do y'all think it's been a lot of KD slander on social media? Do y'all think it affects his legacy because he has now been swept in the first round?
You want to take it, G Money?
It affects his legacy as we see it right now. But if he still plays for another 5 years or something like that, people ain't gonna just be like, well, it was this one time in 2022, you know, Kevin Durant got swept. Like, people don't even bring that shit up unless they look up on the internet, and that's their clickbait type stuff. Like, right, you know, people get swept, but I mean, don't get me wrong, people don't always get swept either. You know, it's two sides of the argument. But as of right now, he's the talk of the town. Laugh at the bar everywhere you look. Memes everywhere. Internet going wild. Internet is undefeated. Not 5 times undefeated. Internet.
The internet is definitely undefeated. It's definitely undefeated.
It catch up with you way quicker than Father Time do too.
Man.
It's that shit. Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. You literally got one of the worst experiences you probably had in your life, or at least your career, and you can't even get back to the locker room before motherfuckers always making fun of you.
Yeah, and it's crazy because people were throwing shots at his legacy, but I've been trying to tell people, like, your greatest players have been swept. Like, Shaq has been swept 6 times.
6 times.
6 times. He's been swept. He was swept in. Hold on, I got it right here.
He was in Orlando though, right?
He got swept.
All of them can't be Orlando. He got swept in the finals in Orlando.
He got swept in the first round, 93-94 against the Pacers. He got swept in the finals against the Rockets in 94-95. He got swept in 95-96 in the conference finals against the Bulls.
The Bulls swept him?
Yep. That's when MJ came. Was that? No, that was MJ.
They beat MJ when his half year back, the first year.
But then when he came, they played him again the following year, and they got that broom brought.
Wow.
And then 97-98, they got swept by the Jazz in the conference finals.
Really?
98-99 by the Spurs, and then again when he was with the Heat by the Bulls again.
That's crazy.
So, and MJ's been swept twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kobe's been swept, but then it's crazy because people like to push the poll back, the goalpost back. They like, oh, but it wasn't in the first round. Well, MJ got swept twice in the first round by Boston.
Yeah.
So
that was his younger days.
He was putting up numbers though. He put up them 60. He put up numbers. He was putting that work.
Larry Bird got swept by the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? So all your great players go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to say it's levels, it's different levels to getting swept. I don't really see it. You get swept. Whether you get swept in the finals in the first round. LeBron got swept twice. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It's bad right now. It's not a good look for KD or Kyrie, but
What kind of? I mean, I don't want to do that. I want Jae like slander the hometown man's name, Maryland native. But I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. I like KD, but I don't really. I think the slander comes or the talk comes because, like Chuck said, I believe Chuck said that when he was like he don't want to hear about championships that was won while he was riding the bus. I think KD took for granted the position that he was in at Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Like those players really, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond was the one who was like, look, we don't really need you for real, for real. We've been winning.
But he was the one crying in the parking lot, calling KD, saying that they did need him.
Before or after? He cried when he cried?
He cried the season where they won the 73 games.
They
won 73 games and they played LeBron in the finals and they lost.
To get him there.
So they lost. When they lost that finals, Draymond was in his car crying, hey man, we need you, bro. We need you out here in Golden State. We need you. We need you to beat LeBron. So all that yapping about they didn't need KD, that's bullshit. If you look at it, if Kyrie and Kevin Love would have never got hurt the first year Golden State won that chip, it might have been a different outcome. You gotta remember Kyrie got hurt in game 1. He had dropped 42. And LeBron was putting up stupid crazy numbers, and they still almost won. So, hey,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like
he went to the car.
Hey,
dog, you seen it, man. We just lost, dog. You seen it, man.
Yeah, that may be true, but
I know we beat y'all 3-1, man. I know we came back and beat, bruh. We need you. They flew out to to get KD and met him in the Hamptons. Him, Steph Curry, and Klay.
I mean, the opposite. Of course, it's a 1-2 championships. Great opportunity. I mean, it's a no-brainer in a sense, right? It's not really much to think about, but I still think he took that for granted. I still don't think they really needed him. Of course, if you add KD to anything, you know what I'm saying? Even the KD that we're seeing now, who probably isn't at his peak, that's probably on a decline, he still brings, a tremendous amount of everything to the table, whether it's talent, whether it's publicity. He brings it, but they didn't necessarily need him. I think he took that for granted. I think that's where the slander and the talk is coming from, because it's like you still haven't carried a team, and the team that you were supposed to carry, especially after they made the comment or whoever made the comment, and then everybody agreed that KD and Kyrie is the most talented duo ever.
But they didn't say that.
Like, they didn't say that. But they try like ride, they try like roll with it. They try like, oh yeah, we is, but we'll want to say it ourselves, but we'll let other people say it. But for real, they are not. Like,
I'm just saying, like, I think the media puts that stuff out there, and then the media, like, me personally, I don't know. I've never heard KD like talk shit about him being this, that, and the other.
You never heard KD say he's the best in the world and shit?
I mean, I think he's the best right now. I think he's the best, me personally, even though they got swept. But I mean, I've never seen it or heard it. But I mean, what is he supposed to say? He's supposed to say he's the second best player in the league. Like, what you want him to say? If KD came out and said, man, look, I'm not the best player in the world. Then we'd be looking at him funny, because we'd be like, dog, why is KD saying he's the third best player in the league? Or the second best player in the league, which I want him to say. Like, he's supposed to say that. Just like LeBron's supposed to say it, just like Steph's supposed to say it, like Giannis they all supposed to say they the best player in the world.
Now, I don't hear Steph saying it. I mean, he plays like it. He have an arrogance sometimes like it, but he don't really imply it. I don't know, man. I don't really hear Steph say it. Even with Giannis, he has gained a different sense of confidence, as he should, Yeah. But I don't really hear him saying it either. KD kind of.
I've never heard KD say it.
I gotta go.
And how do we know KD is not driving the bus in Brooklyn? I'm trying to figure out what's. I mean, I get it. You want to lead your team and all that other stuff, but we listening to Charles Barkley talking about leading a team when he hasn't even won a chip? That's what we.
Hey, Charles Barkley's quick to take shots.
I'm just trying to figure it out. He played with Moses Malone, Dr. J, Maurice Cheeks. He played with Scottie Pippen, Elijah Wan.
Dr. J said that Charles Barkley, when he came in, added a couple more seasons to his career. He said without Charles Barkley coming in at that young bull, he wouldn't have been able to play those last seasons that he played. So I mean, Barkley was my man. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely think he has enough clout, so to speak, to say shit. But
I don't think he qualified to talk about the championship. I mean, he qualified to a degree. He ain't got one.
Plenty announcers that ain't never even played a damn sport that be talking about this.
I'm just saying, like, if Shaq would have said it, I'd have said, all right, I get you, Shaq. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. The messenger of the message was for me. But I mean, I don't care if they was 50. He was on that team. He was playing with them Bammers.
Nah, you can't count that though, man. Did you see Barkley when he played with the Rockets? He could barely jump.
Hey, who's
can't jump.
Hey, that ain't my problem, man. That ain't my problem. I get it, man. Look, I don't think LeBron's legacy takes a hit for him not making the playoffs.
Mm-mm.
I don't think he takes a hit. His legacy takes a hit because he got swept. I don't think it takes a hit. But I mean, if it's always going to be up for debate. The finish line is always going to be pushed back depending on who you like. Like if you like LeBron, you're going to find points and stuff to, say why LeBron is the greatest player. If G like Giannis, he going to say why Giannis is the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Giannis.
Okay. Shit, tell us how you really feel. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of taken back by that. I mean, yeah, you could talk about it because he never been there. Granted, he was a dominant player in the NBA. I won't take that away from him because I like Charles Barkley too. Had his shoes and his jerseys. But I don't know. I was just like, but then it's clips of him saying KD was the best player on that Golden State team. Like when they won the first chip, he was like, "You're the reason why they won that they won that first or the second chip or whatever." So I don't know, man. It's interesting though, man. So let me ask y'all this: what's worse, the Lakers not making the playoffs or Boston getting swept? The Nets getting swept. What you think is worse? Is it Boston? Boston. Is it the Nets getting swept or LA not making the playoffs?
Oh man, I mean, they both terrible. Like poo-poo and poo-poo platter 2 type thing. I don't care which way you look at it, they both terrible. Like if LeBron if something gets it in the play-on game and then he gets swept, he's hearing even more stuff probably.
It's a lose-lose situation. Damn, the Chiefs
for everybody involved.
Now, Ben Simmons was supposed to play game 4.
He's supposed to play game 6 and 7 too, right?
He said, "Nah, I ain't fucking with y'all today, man." He didn't play. G, talk to me real quick, man. What was your thoughts of Ben Simmons not playing, man? Like at the last minute.
Man, he didn't play last year. He didn't play this year. He just he's done in my book. I don't even care about. They traded him. It was a wasted trade. They probably should have stuck with Harden right now, is what they're thinking, because internet's going wild on Ben Simmons too. Like he just can't get right. I don't know what mental health. Don't get me wrong. Mental health is a serious thing for a lot of people in this world. So no disrespect towards those people, but Ben Simmons, I feel like he's taking advantage of that kind of outlet kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Willie, what you think, man? What you think about Ben Simmons?
I mean, I don't know. I think you got to question I mean, I think you got to question his heart in some sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like saying that because we're talking about a sport here, and we can't really say, like you said, his mental capacity, what's going on in his mental state of mind. But I think you gotta question his competitiveness. You gotta question how much he actually loves the game of basketball. You know, if it's something that he just happened to be good at and made away with, and it's kind of like I mean, or really, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to call. It's hard to call because I really don't know what he's thinking or where he's coming from, anything of that nature. But I mean, it don't seem like he wanted to play. You know, it don't seem like he wanted to play.
Yeah. It's wild, man. Like he had this narrative even coming out of LSU, man. Like that. I remember I just was reading about how coming out, somebody was saying coming out of LSU, they were like his competitiveness is he lacks competitiveness and he's really like a self-centered like rat for the most part. Like he has to have everything go his way on and off the court, and if things don't go his way, then he tends to pitch a fit, man. So it's just like you don't want to question a person's heart, but I mean, it looks bad, and the fact that he didn't even sit on the bench with the team made it look even worse.
Hmm.
But I asked myself this too: would have Ben Simmons played and they still got swept? Would it have been worth it for Ben Simmons to play even if they got swept? Like, what would you have saw that made you say, "Hey"? Or was it his heart that's on the line where you could say, "Oh well, shit, at least he was out there with his team."
At least he was out there, right?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
was out there.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
got put you getting paid buku money out this joint, and
Yeah.
you can't get out there and play. Now, if he's hurt, he's hurt. Like we don't know anything for real exactly. It's he said, she said, but you got all these like actual real reporters with the supposedly they got the lowdown on everything, and they're like, yo, what the this guy is a clown, he's not playing, he should be out there kind of thing. So they should know more than we common folk know, I guess. So if they're calling
Yeah.
him out, I feel like we allowed to throw some shade at this kid for some reason or another.
Man, I don't fuck with Ben Simmons anyway. I had an actual personal incident, not personal, but I had a brush in with him back on his rookie year. Motherfucker's just rude and arrogant, man. Like he just I work in the hospitality industry and his team was staying at our spot at our hotel, and he was just like real rude, like just you ask him to do like simple shit and he just was like real arrogant. And ever since then, like I just myself and my coworkers were just like, he's a cold bitch. You know what I'm saying? So when we seen, yeah, when we seen and heard about Ben Simmons acting the way he was, then we were just like, oh yeah, he cold bitch. Like this is who he is. You know what I'm saying? So um, I never really rocked with him. So it's unfortunate that he's getting paid and they took his heart from him, but yeah, he was about to catch these hands one time. He was about to oh bitches, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hit him with that you know what I'm saying? Pow, you know what I'm saying? Catch him off camera one time and take that chain. You know what I'm saying? So bitch ass nigga. But yeah, so it's interesting, man. I'm gonna jump back to the draft right quick because we saw a quarterback get drafted.
Yes, sir.
Kenny Pickett got drafted to the Steelers,
First
and
quarterback off.
first quarterback off the board, and
Wow, still got Willis up there.
yeah, so
Yeah, I I was definitely thinking they were going Malik Willis the whole way for Pittsburgh.
yeah,
And he definitely surprised us right there, going Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh University, staying in Pittsburgh.
and in Pittsburgh. I thought Kenny Pickett was gonna go to the Panthers. They were saying how Matt Rule was like slobbering on Buddy Balls and everything, man, and they went elsewhere, man. Pause that, but yeah. So, but that shit's wild, man. So
Ravens on the clock.
yeah,
Now,
y'all want to go over y'all picks right quick? So Philly ended up beating Toronto. I think the Suns game is on now. I don't have the
Yeah, that shit just about over.
Who's winning that joint right now? I feel like I would love to see the Pelicans take this to Game 7. That would be pretty nice.
I think that one should be over.
They took that L. The Pelicans is going back to New Orleans.
Tonight is closeout night. That's 2 closeouts right there. We're gonna see. I think we're seeing another closeout later. Dallas, Utah. Dallas taking them down.
That may be my only pick that don't come through this first round, but we'll see.
Damn, man, my Toronto pick came short, man. Oh, I thought they was gonna do it, and I actually had the question loaded too. I was gonna say, what's worse, losing a series where you're up 3-1, being swept, or not making the playoffs? Because that's what it was looking like. The Lakers didn't make the play-in. Brooklyn got swept, and if Philadelphia hadn't closed out Toronto tonight or the Game 7, that's what it was looking like. But Philly got it done. So let me ask y'all this: since we know Philly got it done, they got Miami next. Let's throw these predictions out.
Hey, so one quick hitter first though. CP3 goes 14 for 14 out that joint. Like that's CP3 is on a mission right here to redeem themselves. Devin Booker's out. He's putting it on his shoulder.
Booker played tonight. Booker played.
Oh, Booker played tonight?
Booker had 13. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He still held it down, though. He still held it together.
Yeah. So who y'all got with the Heat and the 76ers? I think I already know. G said he got Miami going to the finals, so that's his pick.
Miami going there, and the reason I got Miami going there, like I said before, is you gotta have them dogs. Like Boston, you got the dogs too. Marcus Smart out there. PJ Tucker's a dog for Miami. Jimmy Butler's a dog for Miami. Bam is a dog. All those guys are hard nosed, straight up. Like, look, give me the fucking player. I don't care who it is, and I'm a man him up. Let's rock this joint. And that's what you need out there. So I'm going Miami, and I'm thinking this is gonna go 6 or 7. Honestly, I'm gonna go 6 because I believe Miami gonna close them out quick. And like Jay's saying, Embiid might be a little thumb wrestling hurt kind of joint. He might be trigger happy. No more PS4, 5 games, Xbox, whatever he played. I'm going Miami in 6.
Okay, Miami in 6. Willie,
I'm going
the opposite.
Going 6. Philly. I ain't from, but that's where I'm from. But Philly, I'm going with Philly.
Okay. It makes sense because you had Philly going, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sticking with Philly. I'm sticking with Philly to the finals. I got Philly in 6.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go Miami and 6. I think I'm interested to see. I don't know why Jimmy Butler didn't play the last game. I don't know what it was. I think it was his hamstring or something like that. But if they stay healthy, I think that they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be a tough outing. So I'm going with Miami in 6, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes, man. So should be a good one. Let's go to the East where we got Milwaukee and Boston. Beantown. It's been reported that Chris Middleton will be out the entire series as well. So he's gonna be out the whole series. So Willie, I'm gonna start with you first, big homie. Who you going with in that series?
I'm going Boston.
Beantown, okay.
Yeah, I'm going Boston. I think Middleton. I think he makes a huge difference for the Bucks in a situation like where it matters. I think here, man, it's gonna be a hard one though. It's gonna be a hard one, but I like Boston. I really think that young squad, they could be a surprise team to me. I think they may come out of the East possibly, but I'm gonna stick with Philly. But I like Boston. I think Boston has been in this position before a couple times already, and they're young, and I think they understand what needs to be done to get over, to that championship level. And I think they're ready to make their next move. I think they're in stride.
Okay. All right.
Can't knock that. I can't knock that. I'm gonna pick Boston as well. I don't like the Bucks. It's just
I like it for a minute.
Is it because they shattered that Bulls pick that you had first round?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he messed up my upset city pick, So damn it.
Don't worry.
But I don't like Giannis as much as everybody else loves him. He's an amazing player, but it's just for me, like if you're gonna be the best player out, as people always claim, best player in the league, possible one of the best players in the league, I feel like you should get the ball in the hand the last 15 seconds and you can make a shot for yourself. And Giannis, he doesn't have that for me, really. He'll fast break, he's the man. Whatever, running the gun, he dunking. But like he don't have that move like ooh. I don't trust that shot for him.
He ain't got it yet.
These games are gonna come down to it, and that's what I'm going Boston, and it's gonna go 7 for this one. I feel like this. If Boston wins, it's gonna go 7. I definitely don't see him sweeping them. That's for sure.
Nah, I don't see it.
I hope so. Come on, Boston.
On another note, your Cowboys on the clock.
Hey, let's fucking go. There's a lot of talent still being left out there, Joy. Just let y'all know. So
it is
the best available. I am going to be happy out this joint.
Who y'all looking to get, man? Hopefully, y'all don't trade nobody like we did, man. I'm still shocked off that shit, man. Jalen Hurts then tweeted AJ Brown and all that, man. Man. Woo. What y'all looking for, G?
I think we're gonna go offensive lineman. We got the safety out there, Daxton Hill from Michigan. He's still available, so I like him as well. But I feel like we're gonna go born lineman. Possibly we might go a linebacker, Devin Lloyd. I've seen us taking him in a lot of mock drafts. But if Jermaine Johnson's still out there joint from Florida State, we just lost Randy Gregory. I mean, how can that not be a wonderful feeling right there for the low? Pretty much, we ain't got to pay Randy Gregory all that money. Ain't got to worry about that contract dispute about he said, she said. If you get caught smoking, you can't get your money type.
So I've heard you mention that you think this is kind of like the new thing now, where like these players, if they're not on their rookie deals, you think these guys are going to start getting traded? Like,
I don't know about every position, but it's definitely been a trend for the wide receiver joint, and it's going to be like that for running backs too. I feel like soon. Just because the teams get stuck paying these quarterbacks like the whole half your salary type joint, So the quarterback contracts are messing it up for everybody. So everybody else that's trying to get money, and then when these big receivers get money, everybody has to get the contract above the last person. It seems like, and that's where this shit always gets fucked up.
Because nobody out of the three we mentioned last week, Debo, AJ, or Terry McLaurin, has got paid. None of them have got paid yet. So
yeah, y'all should be worried over there, Willie, with Terry. You might.
Yeah, I am.
Y'all got the same agent.
Yeah, they all got the same agent. Mm-hmm. And we already seen Debo when the club said, yeah, I'm not coming back.
He ain't coming. He like, I don't know what y'all doing, but nah, that ain't me.
Damn, what you call him, man? They traded Arthur, man. Damn, man.
I forgot about Arthur.
Man, they traded, man. How you forget about it? They just traded him, man. Man. But yeah, it's definitely interesting, man, to see how this is going to go. I definitely didn't think AJ was going. I just read a report that everybody was on good terms. They was talking to AJ. They've been speaking to AJ and all that, and that's why I was so shocked to hear. And I mean, I'm with you, G. Don't trust anything you hear, especially around draft time. But I just didn't think they would have, you know, with Tannehill coming off the playoff run he just had, would have traded away like your best weapon. You know, we talked about it with Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. Like they traded his favorite target. We talked about it even briefly with Lamar Jackson with Hollywood Brown getting traded. So, you know, we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
They're like, yo, y'all want this money? We're gonna find you some receivers. They might not be the ones you want no more, but
yeah, because now they got Devontae Smith and they got AJ, and they got a nice little mob over there in Philly. They got AJ, Devontae Smith, and what's the tight end?
I really hate what Philly's putting together right here from this draft. Just as a whole, you got a big D tackle there from Georgia as well. Like you said, you got a Heisman man, Devontae Smith from last year. I just hope Jalen Hurts chucking those shitty ass throws, you know.
Hey man, he might be a fantasy pick. Cowboys pick is in. Cowboys pick is in. Let's see G's reaction. We didn't see Willie. We definitely didn't see mine.
Who'd you say for the Bucks and Celtics though, Jay?
I'm going with Milwaukee. I had Milwaukee as my team coming out the East. I even with Chris Middleton out, I think it's gonna be hard. Just pause. It's gonna be hard to win, but I think they got the pieces to be able to make. Of course, it's gonna probably go 6 or 7, but I think they're gonna be able to find a way to get it to beat Boston. I like Boston, what they're doing though. I like their team. I like their pedigree and everything like that. I just think that mismatch with Giannis down low, he's hitting free throws. It's gonna be tough, but somebody's gonna have to step up because they're gonna strap them little perimeter the role players. So I think, like I told you, Grayson Allen, I told you,
he stepped up. He did step up that game. You said he would.
Bobby Portis, those guys are gonna have to do their thing. All right, Cowboys pick.
I knew we go boring linemen. We had the edge rushers right there for us, and we go boring safe here. We had it. I seen this in a couple mocks where he had us going offensive lineman there. So
hey, come on the couch, man. We all upset right now, bro. Come sit on the couch, man. We all upset with our picks. I ain't really upset. I'm just more shocked that we traded AJ.
Trade.
Yeah, I'm more shocked than anything. But it's a business. I hate to see him go. But okay. We about to be back on the clock too with the next pick. But yeah, I'm going with Milwaukee. I got them coming out the East. I think they're going I think Giannis is trying to prove and add to his legacy that he's here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with Milwaukee. So and Memphis and Minnesota, man. Who do y'all think Memphis closes it out in Minnesota? Yeah. I mean, we gonna get to.
I'm saying the way Ja's playing right now, the way Ja's throwing that down. If y'all did not see that dunk last game, he's straight. Good God, he ended Malik Beasley's. He post dropped Malik Beasley forever. God. And then he finished them off with the game winner too. So it's like, hey, you got the dunk of the game. Nah, yeah, but y'all lost. Nah, yeah. I dunked that shit on you, and I won the game on y'all. Like this is me, and
this is who I am. Yeah, man. So you got him closing it out in Minnesota?
I do. I had Grizzlies in 6, I want to say. So that's what I'm going with. Yep, I had Grizz in 6. So let's keep it like that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that dunk was. But you know, he's been close to hitting that dunk for a while. Yeah, he almost dunked on Kevin Love. He almost dunked on somebody else, and he kept missing it. Damn if he finally got it.
Yeah, you see the look on his face when that's right. He wanted that one.
Yeah, man. So Willie, what you think, man? You think Memphis closes it out, or you think it goes back to Memphis for Game 7?
I think go back to Memphis. Things go back to Memphis. I'm gonna stick with my Timberwolves. I picked the Timberwolves. I picked them at 5 or some crazy shit like that. But I'm, I'm gonna stick with them. I'm sorry, who did I have? Yeah, I had the Timberwolves.
Yeah, the Timberwolves. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with them. I think they I think they gonna get it in 7. I'm gonna stick with them with 7.
Okay.
I think they had a couple balls not just okay. I think they had a couple plays not go their way, and they was right there
I
though.
appreciate that.
They were
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, they had some coaching errors too, man. I think we've seen a lot of coaches mismanage opportunities, like the game where they came back, 27. You know what I'm saying? Where the coach didn't call timeout. I think the last game they was down 17. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So we gonna we gonna see. We're gonna see, man. I think Memphis. I don't know. I think Memphis goes back in 7. I think they get it done in 7. Memphis, I don't know. Memphis seems to start off real slow and flat, like a lot of the times. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get away with that this particular game. So I think they're gonna get it in 7. And
Yeah,
which
I was talking about that in his interview after last game. He's like, "Yo, we got to just come out and just do what we do. We can't be starting slow like that and everything."
yeah,
So
like they get down like these double digit numbers, and then they just have these incredible comebacks. So um, we're gonna see. I mean, I want Memphis to win just because I want to see them play Golden State because that's who they play next. If either team wins, I want to see Memphis and Golden State. To be honest with you, I don't have anything against Minnesota. I got a
Yeah,
homeboy
yeah.
that's a Minnesota fan, but I just I just want to see Memphis and Golden State. I think that's gonna be a hell of a matchup if that happens.
Mhm.
So, and I guess we all agree that Dallas. I think we had mentioned it. Dallas is gonna close out Utah tonight.
Uh, I'm going with Utah still.
yeah, I was gonna say Willie picked you.
Yeah, I'm going with Utah still.
I
Yeah.
had Utah. I had Utah. Ooh, but Donovan Mitchell, man, I don't know, but it's a close game. It's a 1 point game right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Donovan, he tricked me, but we'll see. Uh, hopefully, he go back in the trick bag and pull something out. But he tricked me. I thought he was. I don't know, man. He iffy type of player.
He's a
He get
scorer.
yeah, he'll score,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like, what do you have? Like 13 one of these games?
One of
I
the
don't
ones he
know.
did. But yeah,
I
Uh,
tell
like
you, I tell you who been cooking though.
who that?
My man Luca. my man Luca the Don. He been cooking, baby. He been cooking.
Yeah,
He been
yeah,
cooking.
yeah.
So I just
Yeah,
throw that out
I'm
there.
looking. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to see if Luca can prove me wrong. Like I said, I give Luca some more praise. I give him some praise when he won a playoff series. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't really. That's just like Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a player, man. Hell of a player. I don't know if they just need a better squad to complement them, but
But they when they had Jamal Murray, they made a run, before Jamal Murray got hurt. I mean, it was kind
yeah,
of in the bubble because that's when Jamal got hurt, but they was tough. It was tough.
yeah.
So, all right.
Um,
All right, so really still holding on to good old Utah. Go Utah.
yeah, I'm going with Utah, baby. Up there in the mountains, Rockies.
I had Utah, but I don't got them. I don't think they gonna. I don't got it. Them doing their thing. I got them getting eliminated.
all
Whether
right.
it's game 6 or 7.
I guess for the next round, because we still waiting for the West joints, both of them joints, right? The second round matchups,
Yeah, Phoenix is gonna play.
the winner of Mav and Jazz,
Yep, yep.
and
So
the Warriors playing.
hopefully next show. I mean the series will probably start, but if y'all join our Facebook group, the Man Cave Sports group, y'all will see us post our picks before the series actually starts. So make sure y'all go ahead and jump over there and come join the chat, man. And we got a little bit of baseball news, man. My man, Miggy Cabrera hit for 3,000, had 3,000 hits, man. Did his thing. He got his 3,000 hit. What was it? Monday, I believe. Got his
Monday, Tuesday,
he got his 3,000 hit. He is the 33rd player in baseball to do that. He is the 7th Latino player to do that. So, G, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to you first, man. What's your thoughts on Miggy achieving another milestone, baby?
Miggy is a beast, straight up. Like you said, he's also the 7th player with the 3,000 hits and 500 home runs.
Home runs, yep.
Can y'all name any people on that else on that list?
Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols is one of them.
Sammy, I don't know.
Is it Rafael Palmeiro?
Rafael Palmeiro's on that list as well. Y'all got two of the other 6.
I want to say, I don't know if Eddie Murray is on there. Is Eddie Murray on there?
Eddie Murray's on there.
Okay. All right.
I'm feeling you. I'm about to say Jaden knows shit.
Oh, razzle dazzle.
You know some other ones. You know a couple other ones. Hank Aaron, Willie Mays.
Yeah, we out here trading.
Alex Rodriguez also.
I don't mean to cut you off. Oh yeah. I did have A-Rod, and I did have Willie Mays. Yep. And Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron. He also Biggie, first Venezuelan born player to ever be 3,000 hits. So shout out to the Venezuelan people. You know. Gotta show love.
Didn't he get his 3,000 hit off of his Venezuelan pitcher?
I don't know that one. If you know that, hey, I respect that. Biggie, he's I don't know if he's the last person to do it, but I know he was the first person to do it for like 40 something years. He got the Triple Crown in 2012. That's where you own the batting average, home runs, lead the league, and RBIs as well.
Mm-hmm.
He started out with the Marlins, and he helped them win that World Series the first year he was there in 2003 as a 20-year-old.
Yep.
So,
I remember
man, he's career batting average 310. He's always on base. Like, he's always solid hitter no matter what. Was always MVP through 2000s pretty much. He's got older now, but hey, when you can hit, you can hit. As you get old in baseball and still hit. So he's good.
And again, he got that hit off of a Venezuelan pitcher. The Bama's name should
have been a home run. That would have been. He had a home run on his 1,000th hit, a home run on his 2,000th hit, and his first hit as a career was also a home run. So it should have been a home run for the 3,000 joint.
That'd have been dope right there. That'd have been dope. He got his hit off of Antonio Sanzatelli.
Okay.
Off the Colorado pitcher. So look at me out here.
Hey, you gotta know your stuff, man.
And it's one other person that's close to getting to the 3,000 hit mark. That's actively in the league right now, which is Robinson Cano. He has 2,700 hits. No other active batter has more than 2,200 hits other than Robinson Cano. So keep an eye on that. My Titans just traded it back again. They just traded to the Jets for another pick. They just out here letting it loose, baby. But shout out to Miguel Cabrera, man. He's definitely a hell of a player, man. Definitely doing this thing out there, man, in Detroit. So shout out to him. My boy Ronald Acuna came back. You know what I'm saying? Tonight in the A, we got the win. So
any home runs?
Nah, he ain't no home runs. You gotta hit out there. You gotta hit.
Yeah, because I ain't got him in fantasy, so I don't want to do nothing too good.
we gonna talk about it next week too, man. These pitchers and they out here hitting these players.
I'm about to say we talked about that. You said it was something about the ball.
Yeah, they can't grip these balls, man. You know, they got a problem gripping them balls, man. They got different size balls, man. Them pitches.
Hey, now that shit look dangerous, though, for real, for real.
Pause that, but no, man, they are saying it's something like there's two different like weight size. I'm gonna pause myself on this, but it's two different sizes of.
Just let it out.
There's two different baseballs, right? There's two different baseballs, so like one of them is heavier, one of them is lighter. Pause, but. It's a lot of different.
Which one would you rather throw, Jay? Hey,
bro, I don't want none of the above, man. I don't want none of them, man. Hey, they saying the pitchers, it's like 18 or 19 players have been hit, and the way that it's going, over 2,000 batters will probably get hit. So we'll talk about that next week or whatnot.
Hitters ain't hitting it as much as they were earlier. They're saying it could be cold weather a little bit too right now, but the offense is not as good as usual for the MLB in a whole right now. The pitchers are definitely winning these battles early on right now too.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But shit, man. I don't know if y'all want to go to the rest of the round. The first round, we had the 27th pick. I don't know if y'all want to hold on, or if y'all want to wrap it up. If y'all want to wrap it up, see, give us your last words, your last thoughts.
Hey, we can shout out Jay Wright. Jay Wright retired.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Talk about little college ball,
Go ahead, talk about it while you right there.
Hey, Jay Wright came. He's Villanova. He was Hofstra coach for about 7 years. And Villanova coach for the last 21 years, since 2001 to now. He just retired. He got 2 championships in 2016, 2018. Career winning percentage 70%. Went to the Final Four 2016, 2018, as well as this year in 2022 and 2009. So, what's y'all thought? Now, when coaches retire, people retire, do they come back? What do y'all think? You think Jay Wright's done for good, or?
I don't know. So I was trying to, because it was out the blue. It was real like random. Like it wasn't. They had a good run. They was in the final four, right?
Yep.
So it was kind of like I think I read something where he said he just didn't have like the fire anymore or something like that, or something. It was something he really just didn't have the juice no more to really coach, I guess, after they lost, I think. But to answer your question, I don't think he's done. I think he just needed a break, you know what I'm saying? I think maybe he wants to try something different. It's been reports that he might go to the NBA and try his hand with that, but I don't know. I mean, Villanova's definitely gonna, if he wants to return back to Villanova, I don't have Villanova saying like, nah, you can't come back. I think they'll find a way for him to come back. So I think he makes a return at some point in time. He's not done. I'll put it like that.
What you think, Willie?
I think I'm squirming over here. I caught a Charlie horse. But anyway.
Oh, shit. Still too long.
He got excited hearing about them pitches and gripping them balls.
The balls, man. I was like, oh, man, it started getting tight over here. It's like,
heard about them balls being gripped.
I thought it was sudden. Especially with the success that he's been had. Well, the success from this year, But if the rumor is possibly he's going to the NBA, I think that's a good look. I think that's a good look. I think there's a lot of teams in the NBA that can use a potential coach. So we'll see.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn, that's a lot of
KD said he don't want it. I think that's KD's biggest mistake right here is keeping Steve Nash as a coach. Steve Nash looks clueless out there. See ball, throw ball and hoop. Kyrie, KD, that seems to be his method. And like they want to keep Nash, man. I don't know why.
That's good. I like it.
Possibility. One thing though, Jay Wright, he stayed fresh as hell on the sideline. He was always suited and booted out that joint. This last year, he said he was chilling. He was just, and I guess that's why he retired too. You know, he's always suiting and booting. This year, he's coming out in like sweats and like t-shirt and hoods. And I saw one interview on PTI with Mark Wilbon, you know, PTI folks, man. I love those guys. But he was talking about it and he was getting on him. He's like, yo, man, what happened? You was always the best dressed guy. He's like, yo, man, you know, I'm just being comfortable this year. It feels so good out there being comfortable. So I know that feeling sometimes. You might be like, yeah, I'm chilling, you know. And he's getting a little tired of the whole situation, maybe.
Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see, man. Shout out to Jay Wright. I'm interested to see who they're going to replace him with.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting because they're a powerhouse. We seen UNC, a lot of their players are coming back. RJ Davis, Caleb Love, I think came back. What's the tall young bull's name? Baycott. He came back, so they, you know, we're gonna see him running back. So man. So we're gonna see, man. Well, it's been fun. It's been an interesting night. I blame Christian Kirk for AJ Brown being traded. Christian Kirk, not Christian Kirk, Jacksonville. This is your fault. This is their fault, man, for paying Christian Kirk $21 million. But it's been a fun night, man. It's been great. Make sure y'all check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, 613 Faye Production on YouTube, 613 Faye Productions on social media platforms, 613 DMV on IG. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. And y'all got any last words before I shut the door?
Hey, check me out, Twitter, at GMoneyCaveman. And you know, we gonna have some draft grades coming up next week. We love to stay with y'all to the end of this first round, but we just be talking back and forth about God knows what out here, you know.
Yeah. Hey, come join the Facebook sports group, man. The Man Cave Sports Group, man. Y'all make sure y'all jump in there and talk with us, man. Y'all can hit me. I'll probably be on Twitter trying to figure out what's going on with this trade, man. Y'all hit me, Jae Jones, on all social media platforms. Willie, go ahead, throw your social medias out there.
Shit, man. This 613 Faye Productions, the Man Cave Sports Podcast. I'm up in there somewhere, somehow.
All right, man. That's it, man. We're gonna finish the rest of this draft. I'm gonna go somewhere and cry in the corner about AJ Brown being traded. We're gonna catch y'all next week. Shut the door on their ass. We out.
Deuces.